Hines. Okay, it is Big Mama, and it is Monday, July the 5th. Yeah. I hope and pray that y'all had a blessed, wonderful 4th of July. Yes, ours was fantastic. We did not do fireworks. Honey, we heard enough in the neighborhood that we celebrated, okay? Poor Carol Beth, bless her heart. She had to get her little stress eye mask, and you put it in the microwave to make it warm up and put it on there and kind of like de-stress yourself. She had to do that, and earplugs, and that is how baby girl slept. Yes. So anywho, yes, pray y'all had a wonderful 4th of July, and if you did fireworks, awesome. We tried, well, we didn't try, we did watch a few on TV, and we've done different things over the course of years. Back when we went to Haynesville Baptist Church, we would go to their fireworks display, which was wonderful. They did an amazing job. In fact, Brian got to help do that. They did it over a pond. A country church has access to a pond, trust me. Yeah, there was a pond at the back of the church. And so we all just sat on blankets or lawn chairs or however you could get down there. When we first started going, we did blankets. But then as me and Fat Man got older, we couldn't get down there, so we took our lawn chairs. Anywho, 4th of July, we celebrated with my sister and her husband and her father-in-law. Y'all saw that at the end of our video from yesterday. If you didn't, go back over and watch 4th of July. And if you're new here, hey hons, how you doing? How's your mama and them? Hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit those like buttons. Give us a thumbs up. That way our videos and our channel will be put more into the algorithm where we get more viewers. So hit that like if you, and that way too, I know what you like, what to kind of keep doing. If you do a dislike, I'll know what not to do. I can't stop doing what I do though. If you've been around here long enough, you know that. Today finds us, technically I'm supposed to do my home blessing hour. If you follow the Fly Lady system, you know the home blessing. So where you just kind of go through and you do a quick pickup from the weekend, which I've always done. On Mondays, I have to get the house back in order from the weekend, which today isn't a typical Monday. Fat Man is off, but he is at a side job, so it's like he's at work. He's not here, so I have changed my sheets. That's something I do on home blessing. Go around and pick up all the trash. He did get trash out for garbage man. We have to set our cans out on Sunday night because they pick up Monday morning. And I woke up this morning, I'm like, oh goodness, we didn't put the trash out. So he scrambled through the house, getting all the trash up, got it out. And I don't know if they're going to pick up today or not. We'll find out. And I just have to kind of check and see what I'm supposed to do with my home blessing. I never did redo my list. Well, I had Tuesdays as home blessings because that's when I was still taking Carol Beth to art. Sheets I've done. Vacuum I just did. And my legs and back are hurting from yesterday. We played Mexican Train. If you saw that in the video from yesterday, we played Mexican Train. My brother-in-law came in first. Becca was second. Her father-in-law Tom was third. I was fourth. Anywho, where was I going with that? There was a point to this. I forgot what it was. Oh, vacuuming. I don't know what that had to do with Mexican Train, but vacuuming. Oh, my legs hurt. There you go. My legs and back hurt from sitting there that long. Cleaned the side porch and front porch, which Fat Man has to do those. So, I'm kind of caught up. I do need to finish doing our budget. I'm swapping, I'm trying to change things up just a little bit in my planner. So we'll see how that goes. I can't do a video on it yet. I'm still waiting for something. So, but I've got to sit down and do our budget. Even if I did do a rough one using dot grid paper. Usually I do it in my Erin Condren notebook that I have. And that was working out okay, but it's just, I don't know. And I think it's just me keeping up with it. I was going to say it's just like a disheveled mess, but it's the way I'm doing it. Oh, side note. Yeah, we got a lot of detrains, don't we? I took some of these. I did my normal baked beans, but I also took some of these. Got them at Aldi's. If y'all saw my Aldi haul from a while back, got them. And they loved it. My brother-in-law and my husband and my father-in-law loved those. So, in fact, they kept what was left. Because my brother-in-law was wanting them. So that was a huge, I was so excited that they liked them. Anywho, today finds me, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with my day. That's what I was fixing to do. See, I derail, but I always get back on the train. I might have a few more passengers with it, but I always get back on the train. Mexican train. Oh, we had so much fun cutting up yesterday. My sister is a very serious, competitive player. When it comes, Lisa, if you're watching this, girl, she was quick to get on to you. You need your train. Get your train and put your Recipe, that was what I was fixing to do. Let me get my laptop so I can get my recipe. I'll be back. Okay, I'm here in the dining room. It's also where I've got my desk and my office area set up. Not that I ever do my paperwork in here, but I need to start. I'm trying to get my printer, ever since we got the new router in the house, or modem, or whatever it's called, router. We had to get through our cable, well, not our cable company, our phone company. And, let's see if I can get y'all up there and situated. Y'all behave now. Ever since we had to go through them to do our internet here at the house, my printer, my wireless printer, would not work. It won't acknowledge the new router, the new IP address, I think is how you call it. And I have tried and tried to redo it. I've gone through my computer to do it. I've gone through the printer to do it. It won't acknowledge it. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So I've been having to actually tether my laptop to my printer in order to print anything. So, and it's like it's no big deal, but it's a big deal. That was the whole point in having a wireless printer, was where I could be, you know, anywhere in the home and could print. You know, I could print from my phone, I could print from the laptop, just like that I could print. And now I can't do that. So what's the point in having a wireless printer? But I'm not getting a new one. I mean, you know. So if any of y'all have a tip or suggestion, or if you know how I can fix that, please comment down below, because it's driving me crazy. I'm already crazy, but this is helping the bus along. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so I'm trying to get on here and find my, oh, I can go to documents, that's right. Yeah, I've been kind of all over the place with this menu thing. Y'all, if you are trying to get to the link and it don't work, I am so sorry. I have tried double checking, I've tried logging off, logging back on. See, I can pull up my document, and I still have not changed the, I need to change that. Somebody liked my comment. But I'm trying to, yeah, I don't know. If it says November and then 20YY, it's because I had never, well, I tried changing it, and it won't accept the change. I don't know. Y'all better be glad to know how to see. Now I looked. I was able to link mine, but now how do I? Okay, if I want to print, I want to print it because, yeah, I'm doing the beef and broccoli tonight, and I don't know. Oh, I needed steak. I took out that stew meat that I took out and then put back. I didn't let it defrost. I immediately put it back in. But now I can't find where I put it in the freezer, so. But I know I put it back in there. Yeah, I'm going to print this out. And it's calling for a flank steak. So I'm going to put that stew meat back. Like I said, that is a very precious commodity, and I know I can strip up steak to do stew meat, or actually you can thin down a roast and cut the roast into cubes. Our roasts are pretty thick. I could thin down a roast and cube it up for stew meat, and for beef tips on down the line, that's probably what I will do. We love beef tips and rice. Yeah, like a staple. So I've printed that out. I'm going to go get that stew meat, put it back up, and get a steak. I'll be back. Okay, it's calling for flank steak. And when I went to the freezer to go see about getting it, I know we didn't order flank steak when we had our cow done. But I happen to have a few little eye round steaks that came in a Walmart order a while back, or maybe it was maybe it was a Sam's order, because I put it in the freezer bag, and so that would have meant that it was a big package and I had to divide it up. So it might have been from a Sam's order a while back. I don't remember, but it's some just little eye round steaks that I had in there. I'm going to take those out, and you just kind of let them thaw for a little bit. I want them to still, remember like I said about the chicken, anytime you're wanting to slice or cube up or like cut in half meat in order to cook later, or like marinade or do whatever, this is a flank steak cut into strips because I'm doing the beef and broccoli. It's always easiest and better to have it slightly frozen. It is going to cut so much better. You know, if it's thawed, you almost have to saw it, and it will slide around, and yeah. If it's frozen, if it's slightly frozen, now if it's hard rock frozen, you ain't getting it, baby. Honey, Paul Bunyan couldn't cut that. But if it's slightly frozen, your knife is just going to kind of chop it. There's no sawing involved. It's just so much easier to do it when it's just a little bit frozen. That chicken I did the other day, a little bit frozen, and it cut beautifully. If you saw at it, you're going to wind up with just torn, shredded pieces before you even cook it. So, little tidbit, little help. That's what I'm here for. You're welcome. This actually comes with tips. This is from the Savory Tooth, the recipe that honey, there are more recipes than you could shake a stick at out there for beef and broccoli. I'm just saying. These are just little, I've never seen a recipe, I don't guess. The thinner the beef, the more tender it will be, and the less time it will take to sear on the stovetop. Slice against the grain. Broccoli, cut the florets from a head, or pre-cut raw, or frozen. it's just telling you about the different, Oh, there's an Instant Pot version. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to take my recipe, put it over to the side. Got my steak out. It's going to kind of thaw, do its thing. I'm going to move on to my next. I guess I need to look at my list or make a list. I have not even made a list this morning. Oh my stars, I'm working without supervision. That's the word, supervision. I'm working without supervision, y'all. Oh my stars. Okay, hey Hines. Alright, it is supper time. It's like 4:45, 10 to 5. Yeah, go ahead and say 10 to 5. I had to send Becca to the little store right up the street. It's a little Dollar General. You know how they pop up in the middle of nowhere? It's a cornfield. And boom, outgrew a Dollar General. How Dollar Generals get made, Mama? They pop out of cornfields, Timmy. I mean, you know. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. But I didn't have cornstarch. Now, I know. I checked my recipe. And I checked my pantry. And supposedly I put down on a list what I needed. But guess what? I needed cornstarch. So, and I'm bound to turn on. I'm making this beef and broccoli. I had thought about beef and broccoli the last 3 months. And I've been telling that man, oh yeah, I'll make you beef and broccoli. I ain't never made that man beef and broccoli. And that's his ultimate favorite. If we go to Chinese, beef and broccoli. We all go for the sweet and sour chicken. And he likes it too. He likes it. And he loves my sticky chicken. But I wanted to do him the beef and broccoli. So Becca's gone to the DG to get cornstarch. Kind of a main ingredient to beef and broccoli, y'all, no matter what recipe you choose. Alright, so I'm working on making up the sauce, and then I'm going to go ahead and slice up my steak. I ain't never sliced it. I got my rice going. We're just doing plain white rice. I didn't want that fried rice to take away from the flavor of the beef and broccoli, and that man likes plain white rice better. So this is a meal for him. I mean, we're all going to eat, but I specifically had him in mind when I picked this meal. So I'm working on the sauce, and then I'm going to get the cornstarch. But it's coming along. It's coming along. Alright, here's a tidbit, and it's brown for being in the marinade. Cut on the grain or against the grain. You're going to see the little, see how the lines go? You're going to go opposite of that. And you want to angle your knife. See how thin that is? You're going to angle your knife. Almost have it flat to your countertop. And put your fingers behind it. And that's going to make it stay angled. And you're just going to push down. And I am having to saw because it thawed out all the way. Hey, Alabama heat. And now I've got to put my finger in front of it very carefully. But you're just going to make little thin sliver slices until you have all your steak, or if, like I said, if you slice a roast in half and then do that. But that's going against that grain. I'm cutting off that fatty piece. I don't want that. See, if I cut with the grain, how hard that was. You're going to just take, and however your lines on your meat go, you want to go opposite that. Angle your knife and just push down. And if you have to saw, saw. It is what it is. That one I didn't angle quite right. I'm getting in a hurry and not doing the small pieces. You want little slivers. You want it where it's going to be a quick cook. And it's going to be tender. I'm just going to slide that on down. We're going to cut this fat off. I'm putting my knife down and I'm pulling the meat. And that gets that fat off. Alright, this one's going more this way, but we're going to slice, yeah, like that. And your knife will kind of tell you which way you need to go. Alright, see, I'm struggling with that, so we're going to angle it. That's much better. So we need to go this way. See how easier that cut? Even though I'm still having a saw, it's slicing off thin easier. Alright, so I'm finished slicing this up and I'll be back. And real quick, I'm going to show you a little tip, trick, whatnot. I take my recipe and I've got a little ledge on my fruit stand and I just keep a gem clip, a gem clip, yeah, a gem clip, a clothespin, y'all, and I hang my recipe up right there. Find a spot in your kitchen, whether it be a handle or a hook or a knob or something, and keep a clothespin and hang your recipe that way. Yeah, I think my runner is back with my cornstarch. There she is. I dropped some soy sauce. Some Moors.
At least it was some Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, it wasn't Worcestershire sauce. Yeah, don't watch that candle. Alright, I'll be back. Thank you, drink. I've got my broccoli in the pan now that had my steak in it. I'm doing my broccoli. I've got frozen broccoli. And I did a little bit more broccoli than it called for because 4 people and we all like broccoli. So I added a little bit more than it called for. And now I'm kind of looking down to see what my recipe calls for next. Alright, and I had wontons left from the last time we did Chinese. I'm trying to remember what I made. What did I make? The last time we did Chinese, what was it?
I know I had egg rolls.
Yeah, we did egg rolls and fried wonton. Some kind of chicken something,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was chicken
Hey guys,
something.
Fat Man here.
I'm
Yeah.
testing out the wonton.
Big girl here has been keeping this Fat Man in line, you know. I get out of sorts sometimes. He has a botany.
He gets rowdy.
Yeah.
These are good.
Yeah.
But this is what the beef and broccoli turned out looking like. Look at that.
Looks so good.
It looks like when we go to Ding Hao. So these are about done. My rice is done. We're about ready to plate it up. Alright, there's the plate. Y'all said y'all wanted to see things once we plated them up. That man gotta get him some more stuff. It's his meal. I made it for him. But there it is. Okay, hey hunts, it is Wednesday. Hump day. Me and that man got back from out of town. We had to go to Birmingham, UAB. Urology, cardiology, all the ologies. Well, actually go back next week. I'm having a surgical catheter placed. Ooh, fun. Found out they're not going to put me to sleep. Even more fun. Just a local. To cut a 3-inch hole in my hoo-ha. Somebody better be knocking me out. I'm just saying. But yeah, if you saw my Instagram post or my Facebook post, that was a picture of me with my sissy, Laura. Belinda, honey, we're gonna come see you. We gonna come see you. We are. Yeah. I could not get over how much I look. Me and Laura look alike. Like we could pass for sisters, like for real. So, but that's kind of a quick update on me. Yeah. Next week when I go back for my surgical procedure, they'll also do a stress test. When I go for pre-op on my heart. Yeah, all the fun stuff. Are y'all jealous? We did eat at Dale's Southern Cooking or Southern Grill again. Oh my goodness. That's some good food, y'all. Country cooking. You know what I mean? Country cooking. Had a little bit of lard and a whole lot of love. Yeah. Alright, but yeah, that caught us up. Tomorrow I will actually do another video probably. That man said I'll probably sleep all day, and I probably will. I slept part of the way home, and I've just been chilling in my chair since we got home. I finally got up and put some of my stuff away. So, but until next time, bye y'all. Be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Share, play nicely with others. Don't need bail money, but if you do, I must have been involved. Bye y'all.